Look up tonight, you see the moon, and then you see another one. Same sky, same planet, twice the lunar drama. So, what breaks first? The tides, the calendars, or our brains? Let's set the scene. Earth gets a second moon. Not a tiny captured space potato. A real moon you can clearly see with your eyes. For simplicity, we'll make it about the same size as our current moon, and it settles into a stable orbit that doesn't immediately crash into anything. No cheating with magic. Just physics doing its best. First change, the night sky becomes ridiculous. You'd have nights where one moon is full, and the other is a thin crescent, like the sky can't commit. Sometimes they line up and you get double moon nights where everything is bright enough to read outside. On the flip side, there would also be darker nights than we're used to, because the two moons wouldn't always take turns evenly. People who love stargazing would complain constantly, because the sky would be brighter more often, and faint stars would get washed out. Now let's talk tides, because tides are where the moon really shows off. Our moon pulls on Earth's oceans, creating two big bulges, one on the side facing the moon, and one on the far side. As Earth spins, coastlines move through those bulges, and that's why the ocean rises and falls. Add a second moon, and you don't just get extra tide, you get tidal chaos. Some days the moons would team up, pulling in roughly the same direction. That means higher high tides and lower low tides. Other days they'd pull at right angles, or partially cancel each other out, making weaker tides. Coastal cities would have a much harder time predicting flooding. Beach days would get weird. Low tide might expose way more coastline than usual, and then rush back in with an attitude. And tides don't just move water, they also tug on the solid Earth a bit. That's already true right now. With two moons, Earth gets flexed more often and in more complicated patterns. That could mean a small increase in earthquakes and volcanic activity over long time scales, especially in places already near the edge. Not the planet instantly cracks, but enough to make geologists start using words like interesting and concerning in the same sentence. Next, time. Our moon is slowly stealing a tiny bit of Earth's spin energy through tides, which gradually slows Earth's rotation. That's why, over very long time periods, days get longer. With two moons, that slowdown would likely happen faster. Not like tomorrow's 30 hours, but over millions of years you'd notice Earth drifting toward longer days. Calendars would also suffer. The word month is basically moon time. Right now the moon cycles through phases in about a month. With two moons, you'd have two different phase cycles. Cultures might build two separate months, or invent a whole new system like Oket. It's the third double crescent after the big blob tide. Imagine trying to plan a wedding around that. Now for the fun part, eclipses. Solar eclipses happen when the moon passes in front of the sun. With two moons, eclipse seasons become more common. You might get years where one moon causes a solar eclipse, and then a few weeks later the other moon does it too. Sometimes you could even get a double event. One moon partially covers the sun while the other moon slides nearby, like a cosmic fender bender happening in slow motion. But the biggest surprise isn't the sky, it's the orbit problem. Two big moons would constantly tug on each other. Even if they start out stable, gravity loves to mess with neat arrangements. Over long periods, their orbits could shift. One moon might get pushed farther out, and the other might spiral inward, or they could swap energy in unpredictable ways until something dramatic happens. And something dramatic usually means one of two endings. Ending number one, a moon gets ejected. It steals enough orbital energy to escape Earth entirely, and becomes its own little planet around the sun. Congratulations, Earth, you just got dumped by a moon. Ending number two, a moon gets too close. If it crosses the distance where Earth's gravity starts tearing it apart, it could break into a ring. Yes, a ring, like Saturn, but messier. The sky would be stunning, and also full of dangerous debris slowly raining down over time as the ring fragments fall. It wouldn't be instant doom, but it would be the most stressful meteor shower era in human history. So what's the big takeaway? Two moons would be beautiful, loud, and complicated. More bright nights, more confusing tides, more eclipses, and a long-term celestial relationship that's probably unstable. Earth can handle one moon pretty well. Two moons is like giving your planet a second drummer. Technically possible, but the rhythm gets wild fast. If you could choose, would you want a second moon anyway? And what would you name it? Drop your best moon names in the comments. Hit like if you enjoyed the cosmic chaos, and subscribe for more science what-ifs that start silly and end with gravity ruining everyone's plans.